can have a copy. Yay.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Sounds good.
okay. Um, I'll say it again. It's nice to meet you, and thank you for letting me do this and trusting me with your energy.
Thank you
Um,
for offering. I appreciate it.
I I know I said I'm gonna do the card reading like we talked about, but when before when I was getting ready and doing the getting ready for this, I started getting some stuff. And I know that this isn't part of what we talked about, but I started getting the channel. And so I just want to run some things by you, um, and see what pings and what resonates. Just gonna float it. This isn't. This is this this the way that this came through is new. Is feels like something that I don't know. I think that do you know? I don't. I feel like you're a little bit younger than me. But do you remember John Edward? Do you know? I think it's John Edward, the psychic that he used to. It's also there was one a woman too, and they would get where they would go through the crowd. They were like, I'm getting
I do, yes.
okay,
I'm 45. I don't know a lot about him, but I
okay, yeah,
remember
and so you're just a bit younger than me. Okay, that's about right. Okay,
I
and
do remember.
go and say, I'm getting a family member, and then he would say this or that, the other, and then tell them about,
Right.
and they would come through. Well, I've only had that happen a couple times, and it's new to me when I get this like push or this feeling, and I was pushed to tell you about. I don't know if somebody you know or someone. My hands are sweating too, so that's
You
always a
know
sign.
what? Mine,
That's a sign for me. My hands sweating is a sign.
mine are clammy. They're really sweaty right now.
Yeah, that's a sign for me that. So I don't know if that's something for you, because that's also something that I got for was that either you need to start paying attention to the signs and pay attention to what are signs for you, or you have started seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities, and also to lean into them, is what the channel that I was getting. But that also that if you had okay, I'm kind of pushed. I'm gonna just go with the flow because they came all in a certain order, but I don't think they're gonna. I'm supposed to deliver them in a certain order, but that someone you had someone pass, but that I was. Uh, is your mother still with you? With
My
us?
mom,
She is still with us.
my mom,
Yes. Okay.
yeah,
Well, then that's not it. It's like this bulldog kind of energy, but I'm getting feminine, female. Like,
my grandmother.
okay, I'm getting female, but well, it is an older. Yeah, okay. It's the old. I don't. I don't. I was getting. Is she a laugher? This stuff is new to me. Like I'm getting like, but also I'm getting like I'm in business. Like about her. Like she was an I mean business kind of lady. As this, if nothing,
She,
this doesn't resonate, it's okay. This, like I said,
no,
this
no,
is new. I've
it's
had
okay
certain things
because
being
my grandmother used to work for the government.
okay. So I'm in business. I get like,
She was,
I got bulldog fierce. Like she could be fierce.
I didn't, I know both of my grandmothers were pretty fierce when they wanted to be, but, I
Well,
didn't know one of them well.
okay. Well, I got like the old lady, the Goonies. I got Goonies. Um, Goonies. There's an old lady in Goonies. But she's a bad guy. But then
Yeah.
she's not a bad guy. Like I mean, like you're not not the figure that I'm getting is the bad guy, but the image that I got was the way she talks. She's just brusque. You know what I mean? Um. Anyway, there's just this, but I also got like um because there was this. It's I said mother. I say mama. I say mama. Whenever I talk
I
about
say
my mama,
mom,
mama. Yeah, I say
mom.
mama. Right, but what I got was mother and divine mother. It was like it was more I don't know. And also I got some numbers. I don't know. And this, like I said, these things may hit and they may miss. But 7/23/19 was what I got.
7/23.
19, and I don't know if that number means anything to you or if it's just something to look back on. I'm not sure, but and I some of this stuff there was um when was getting that mother and energy. Are you and your mother close? No.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
because that's because that's
Now,
I when I thought when I went to say mother, I was like, my daughter and I don't speak, and then that's what came to me was my daughter and I don't speak, and I thought about you, and I was like, I got
yeah,
this feeling.
we don't talk very much. And I don't even, I mean, I don't, a lot of things happened growing up to me, and yeah, my mom and I
I
don't
feel
have
like
very
this is what mom would say if she had the heart to say, if that makes sense. I know
yeah.
she's still with us, but if that makes sense. I don't know if I close this window, it's distracting me. Um, is and this is said from a sad place. Um, you're the key to my like I feel like I want to cry. Like you're the key to my heart, and like I feel a heartbeat. Like and you're beautiful just the way you are. And Goldie Hawn came to me for some reason. I don't know why, but I have no idea. But it just and I'm getting like, and I feel like she wouldn't let you see that about her. Like she wouldn't ever let you see this. So does that
It sounds
resonate?
like my grandmother, actually.
Huh?
It sounds like my grandma.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Maybe on my mom's side because she was like a bulldog.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
she was like a bear. We used to compare her to a grouchy bear.
And
So
that oh that sounds so okay because the way that I just said that about her too said if she had the heart to say it, I said those exact words about my grandmother when she passed, and so that's why I said it that way because I said the exact same words. So the fact that you just said that it was your grandmother that is confirmation for me because I said those exact same words about my grandma's passing in August. So
yeah, my grandmother, my grandmother on my father's side, she actually just passed away this past summertime. Actually,
okay,
not been gone that long. Last past year, actually, it actually makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. Those numbers.
okay.
I
I
have to
said
look
I
into
because I had gotten ugly cry, sad about uh sad about someone passing. And also, did someone have a pet?
it.
Does anyone have
Oh,
a pet? Was there ever or there's puppy love or a pet or something or or there's puppy love on coming in. There's something about puppy love. Uh, or did your grandmother or have a puppy?
I don't know because actually, um, my mom's mom, grandma, yeah, my mom all had a dog when she passed away. Believe actually, now that I think about that, she did. And then, but that was a long time ago. That was like, oh my gosh, 2019. That was when my that was when my grandmother passed. My mom on Joyce,
Was
I
it
believe.
July?
Huh? Her birthday's in July, on July 4th, actually.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, because my puppy wanted my attention, and I was like, it just came. It was like someone, if someone had a puppy, um, and so I also got that you were disappointed. Um, this is back to you now. Um, uh, this is that you were disappointed um, about feeling not necessarily tied to this energy. Okay, this is separate. This was before I felt that energy. It may be tied to this energy, but it may not be. But you felt like either you shut the door on someone, or and felt, or they shut the door on you, and you felt left out in the dark, or you, or and either way, even if you shut them out, it still felt like someone was left out in the dark. You
Yeah.
shut, you shut the door. Um, and and it was hard. It was hard either way.
I've energetically shut the door on most people in my life here lately, but
Okay,
I have a main person. Yeah.
okay. And I also got the numbers 1141. And for some reason they were twisting all around like in patterns, um, where it was almost like it could have been 14 oh one, or it could have been 11 4
Or
or 1 oh one. I mean, like dates like January 14th, 01, or November 4th, 01. Like it was, so it's not necessarily that the dates that are important, but like the fact that the patterns, you're seeing patterns.
Mhm. I've been seeing patterns
Okay.
for um,
So, and that's the other thing, is that either you are doing rituals, or you've been called to do rituals, um, be more ritualistic, make things more sacred in your walk. Like you are like, there's nothing mundane. Like, not that everything has to be sacred, but to notice when you notice, to notice that even doing the laundry, or when you're, you know, driving down the street, the signs can speak to you. That, not
I
that
know,
that they will.
but they do.
Okay, that's what I was getting. That's what I was getting,
But they
Michelle.
do. And I'm glad that you're talking to me about this because if you want the truth of the matter, I felt like I've been losing my mind.
There are times like, because there is a discernment, and that's probably why we're talking. There is a discernment. See, there's this card right here, like all the choices, like all the sides, like where not everything is is it's going to be like discerning what is the message, what is the message, and that's when you're being called to, because it can be a lot. See the cards? It can be a lot. Um, oh, there's a card flipped upside down. Let's see what it is. Because it can be a lot. To For one, it could be a lot of messages. Two, again, it's learning the language. You're learning the code. You're learning your own unique, ooh, personal code. My my camera's glitching out on this end. It's like doing something funky. It's like seeing
I
glitches.
have a
You're
lot
seeing,
I have a
like
lot
you're
of issues.
experiencing like glitches. And
Yes.
oh no, it's not. It's just the shadows. But that's what it is too. You're seeing through the shadows. You're meeting your shadows, and you're doing the shadow work. It's all the things. And you're learning your own code. The hangman. And you've been, man, you felt a lack of direction, like a little bit. But you've also gained new perspective, like you're gaining a new perspective, and been in contemplation, heavy, hardcore. Um,
For a minute.
yes, and you've made lots of sacrifices, lots of sacrifices. Um, I want to go to my deck first. I shuffled that one. We're going to put that on pause. I just love my guys got this message that they speak the truth. Here we go. Ooh. See, Shadow Queen. Shadow Queen. You have been meeting your shadows. What did I just say? And it's like you're finding you're seeking tribe. You're seeking tribe. You're seeking your community.
I
You're
am.
trying to find your people and your voice, right? And your truth. And you're trying to figure out how to speak your truth and live your truth. Um, and you're looking to them like it's like you look to the moon sometimes for the answers. You literally maybe even have conversations with the moon. Like
Yes,
I
I do.
yeah. Um, and it's like you do feel chosen. Like I see like the symbol here, like you've opened up. Um, you feel like you've tapped into something,
I
and
know I'm.
it's been a reckoning. It's been a reckoning with yourself, and you've had to, and it's been, and life has both, like in some ways, people you think has hardened you, but it's softened you as well,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, yeah. Ah, it's a good card. Woo! And it's giving you the eyes to see, but a fierceness, like it's like a determination. You're determined because of
Extreme determination.
because you've been through all the transformations. This shapeshifter. You've been some a lot of use, a whole bunch of
Yes, I
use,
am.
and you're finally appreciating. You're finally finding appreciation and for all the different colors of you
Yeah.
and all the different aspects because you've been in that shame closet. You and sometimes you still crawl in there. Sometimes, but you
Yeah.
don't stay in there long.
It takes me about 2.3 seconds to be like, nah,
Yeah.
get off.
But you know what? We do that. We do that. We do that just to remind ourselves we don't belong there.
I am not acceptable. This is not acceptable for me anymore. And that's where I've been in the past, I don't know, 6 months, 8 months, almost a year now.
In the shame closet.
No, coming
Oh,
out.
not doing it? Yeah, okay.
No,
I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't feel right to me because
no,
you
no,
crossed the
no.
bridge. Because you crossed the bridge, you're following your guides and the guides, the signs. You're following and you're seeking the light. You're seeking the light in yourself. That's where you started looking was
I
in
am here
yourself.
to share, to give.
But it started with you. It
I
started with
had
you
this in here. Yes,
loving yourself. But 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 the thing is that that was a lot of heartbreak. There was heartbreak that broke you open.
too much.
Yeah, there was heartbreak, but there was a specific heartbreak, a specific one. I'm getting in, one in particular that like the most. I, I said I want to say I feel like I was gonna say it doesn't have to be romantic, but I feel like I keep saying like I say friendship. Um, and I keep saying slow down. Like I looked down and I said slow down. Like I don't know, like someone someone really like I don't know, and I feel like it's past. Was it? It wasn't. It's still. It's been a while. I feel like
I had I was in a relationship for and we were together for 7 years and we actually live in the same house together still.
still.
He's my good friend.
A
Yeah,
friend,
we still live together.
friend. Okay.
But we're friends. See, I live in my room. I have my room, and he
But
has
that's what I
his
kept getting
room.
was friend. Like I just kept getting friend, but then I could saw the flames, and I was like,
It was it was at one point in time that we were together for
involved.
7 years, and when this awakening happening for me, and he's not able to meet me spiritually,
Okay, okay,
and
but that
together we are still friends, but
okay, but
yeah,
it's
it did break me. It
it,
broke my
and
heart.
and that's when you found the magic.
Yes.
That's when you found the magic, and and it tilted your world. It tilted it. It tilted it, but it tilted it in a way that eventually it's like you like the tilt. You're starting to like the tilt.
I don't want it to go back.
You're starting to like the tilt. Okay, we're gonna go to the tarot because you opened the door. The tilt was the door. The tilt was the door to you seeing all the fires. All the fires were were for you to be rebirthed as you because you weren't like not that you weren't ever you. You were all manifestations of you, but for you to see you to uncover the most authentic version of you and you're still evolving. You're ever evolving. We're all ever evolving
All the time.
all
It's
the
never
time.
ceasing.
But you're twinkling. It's like a star, right? You're twinkling. It's like it's 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 a blooming. It's a blooming. It's a blooming. Really. It's like look, it's blow up season. It's harvest season, honey. It's harvest season. It's harvest season. It's it's planning planning season. It's it's because of your planning, your perseverance. It's Seven of Pentacles. It's because of your perseverance. This is rewards, results, growth, progress, all the things. This is about you looking. See how he's looking at his harvest,
Mhm.
like you. This is spirit encouraging you to look at how far you have come. Look at how far you have come. Look at what you have done. That you like you are your harvest. You are your success. You are the miracle. I mean, you are a survivor. I mean, you're a survivor. You're a survivor.
I am.
And and that was something that came to me and I didn't like you went through some tough stuff early on. Like early on. Like I'm talking like childhood.
2 years old.
Yes.
Two up, two and up.
Yeah. And
Don't let that define who I am, though.
that's exactly it. That's exactly it. And
That's not who I
that's the part I forgot because in my brain that came to me too, and I hate to say that because it sounds like I'm making it up, but that that you're not defined by it. You're not defined by it. That was the key
am.
point.
Not defined by what happened to
That's
me
what
or my
you're not.
past.
You're not. You're not.
I refuse to be. I refuse to be that statistic.
You're not. You aren't. You don't carry the scars of your past. And like I said,
No, they
it
made me. They
it's
built me.
your your soft. I'm sorry.
No, no, no.
I hesitate. I hesitated at bringing it
It's
up.
okay. Because it's who it is. It is what it is. It is who I am. It is part of why I'm still sitting here, and
You're a
I've learned
warrior.
to accept it.
You're a
It it
warrior. A
it will
shadow.
be.
A shadow queen.
Yes, ma'am.
And
I
you
have
have okay. That just you have come. This is called Nexus. That's one of my prints. That's gonna go. It's gonna go on my in my next deck. And
ooh,
if you can see, it's a little girl. And what you've done is what I'm getting. You just let explain. I'll read you the. Is you're the little girl coming up from what was This is the tree of life that they chopped down, like they tried to chop it down. But she emerges. This is nexus. Nexus means like the connection point, the right? And this is where she gone through all the phases, and she comes out holding, right? And beholden. Like she grew roots in spirit. She grew her roots in spirit, right? And she stands there all alone while the world watches. Like while so she holds the light and she is backed by the light, right? In the chaos, she emerges victorious, right? But it's through the connection, through growing the roots in spirit, going into the deep. But this is like the ocean, the upside down. By being in that upside down, she comes up and she emerges. And that is you, my friend, that as the child, the innocence, it is her releasing that inner child, her spirit, once again, finding her spirit and finding and releasing that. That's you. That's you. That's you. That's what you're doing. And the dandelions, these are dandelions. And that's the part that you said. That's the part. It's like taking that testimony, being that miracle, and standing in that strength so that others can see that they can do it too. And it spreads like the dandelion fluff. That's the fluff.
Yes.
And that's your harvest. That's the planting. That's the harvest that you want. That's what you'd like. That's the key. That's the key, my friend. Because here comes the sun, da, 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 da. Here comes the sun, and I said, it's all right. Da, 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 da. And look at that little baby on the horse, riding free. You're meant to shine. This is your season to shine. This is the card for happiness, choosing happiness, success, being living, being among the living. That's just that's what you're called to do, is just be as authentically you and live and be in life and in the joy and in your confidence and in your truth, friends, as in your naked raw truth and self that fills your feeds your soul and feeds your freedom. You're meant to shine and be in the warmth and bloom. Those are sunflowers. And my sunflowers were as big as my house. And it was the first year I ever had a garden. And that's the thing, is this your it's like against the odds kind of person.
I am one that's determined to um do something to make my mark in this
You're
world.
someone
And
who thought they missed their chance for a long time. That yep,
yeah.
and had so much instability. Well, you know what? The sun's coming out. I'm not gonna. I don't feel like I want to pull any more cards because I think that is the message. That's the message. So
Thank you.
you're welcome. I don't know how that resonated. I hope it
Let's just say that
did.
you were able to confirm that it's not just in my head, that I am not just meant to sit here where I'm at for the rest of my life and be miserably happy, as I say it was. There's
Right.
no such thing. There's no such thing as miserably happy.
I get what you're saying. I totally understand what you're saying. I do. Thank you. Thank you again for trusting me. And
You're welcome.
just remember, the cards are always in your hands and your magic. I'm gonna stop the recording. Turn this off.